This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
An about face from the Pennsylvania Department of Labor is great news for the Keystone Job Corps Center in Drums. Find out why next. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Thanks for spending part of it with us at SSP TV News, coming to you in crystal clear HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and anywhere, anytime with the Samsung Productions app. I'm Ken Kara and these are your headlines from SSP TV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Congressman Lou Barletta has claimed a victory in a fight to protect the Job Corps programs, including the Keystone Job Corps Center in Drums. The congressman is the Republican co-chair of the Job Corps caucus and says that the number of students in the program was to be reduced by 12%. Barletta, along with two other congressmen, wrote a letter expressing their concerns over the proposed cuts. The letter garnered over 100 bipartisan signatures. Within hours of submitting the letter, Barletta's office received word that the Department of Labor would reverse the cuts. State Representative Tara Toohill announced a state grant for road improvement that will improve safety for area residents and motorists in Sugarloaf Township. The grant from the Multimodal Transportation Fund program totals over $340,000. Representative Toohill played a key role in securing the funding, which will be used to complete Phase 3 of the Old Berwick Road Improvement Project. It includes the conversion of Route 93 from single-lane access into two-lane access near the Pilot Truck Stop and Interstate 80 ramps in Sugarloaf Township. It also includes traffic signals, pavement markings, and the addition of a southbound turn lane. And more charges for a man from our area charged in connection with several robberies. This is video of 41-year-old Raymond Edward Bowling of Hazel Township after he was arrested last week. He was charged by West Hazleton Police in connection with incidents at Buddy's Bagels and Weiss Markets on Route 93 in West Hazleton. State Police charged him with a third robbery at Ollie's Bargain Outlet in the Churchill Mall. Now Hazleton Police have charged Bowling in connection with an attempted robbery at the CVS on North Locust Street in Hazleton. His preliminary hearing is scheduled for November 21st. And more help is being sought in the search for a former Hazleton man. 23-year-old Israel Izzy Whalen of Orwigsburg was last seen Friday around 12:30 p.m. walking to lunch at the Red Robin in Carlisle. He never returned to work that day. His family says there was a possible sighting in Orwigsburg on Sunday. As a result, a search was conducted yesterday in hopes of finding the young man, who has no car, no cell phone, and no winter coat. The family is asking anyone who has a drone or a plane to help with the search. You can find more information on our Facebook page at facebook.com/SSPTV News. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of Israel Izzy Whalen is asked to call Orwigsburg Police at 570-366-3101. And if you live near Orwigsburg, the family is asking that you search your own backyards. The Thanksgiving holiday is just over a week away, and one agency in our area is in need of some help. The Commission on Economic Opportunity, also known as CEO, is in its 38th year of providing holiday meals to families in need. The agency hosts an annual Thanksgiving grocery distribution, as seen here, featuring a complete turkey dinner. The distributions are held at its centers in Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre, and Tunkhannock. CEO also offers a delicious sit-down dinner on Thanksgiving Day and delivery of hot meals to those who are homebound. Volunteers are currently needed to help with the food distributions scheduled for this Saturday and for the dinner preparation and delivery on Thanksgiving Day. To help with these events in Hazleton, contact Anna Garcia at 570-926-9129. Meanwhile, the free Thanksgiving Day dinner will be served from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. It will be held at Annunciation Parish at St. Gabriel's Church, 122 South Wyoming Street in Hazleton. The 13 Days of Christmas are coming and you could win big. 13 Days of Christmas, the promotion is presented by SSPTV, the Laurel Mall, and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Register at the Laurel Mall to win prizes from the 13 area businesses up on your screen. Santa's helpers will be handing out forms right near Santa himself. There will also be registration forms in the Standard Speaker. There's one in today near the sports section. You can drop them off at the mall from November 13th through December 1st, and we'll pick one random winner each night during SSPTV News starting on December 4th. The winners must pick up their prize at the participating business. So get ready to celebrate the 13 Days of Christmas. And SSPTV has produced an all-claymation version of Angela Park, the documentary, for the holiday season. That's not true, but we have a limited number of copies of the actual documentary still available, and the cost is just $24.99. You can pick one up at our SSPTV studio at 109 West Broad Street in downtown Hazleton, at the management office of the Laurel Mall, at Robert Stevens Face and Body on Route 93 in Sugarloaf, Gold Sure Save Supermarket in Cunningham, or you can purchase the DVD on our website at ssptv.com. Why did the SSPTV staff cross the road to get to the Wisecrackers comedy show at the Pines Eatery and Spirits? That wasn't a funny joke, but the jokes will be funny this Saturday. The Comedy Vault presents Wisecrackers comedy show at the Pines Eatery and Spirits in downtown Hazleton. You must be at least 21 years of age to attend this event. We're giving away tickets. The show is this Saturday night at 10 p.m. Call us now. You must be over 21 years old at 570-459-9813 extension 108. We need your name and phone number, and we will choose one lucky winner at random. Remember, you can win on SSPTV once every 30 days, so call now to enter, and good luck. Time now for our weekly feature from Sacco Chiropractic in Hazleton. Here's Janine.
Well, if you need chiropractic care, which everyone does, it is affordable, and we're here at Sacco Chiropractic to talk a little bit about finances. Not a lot of people like to talk about this, but I actually like that when you meet with a patient, you do talk about what it's going to cost, because we're all on a budget, and that's important.
Yeah. Usually when everybody calls right over the phone, we ask simple information, your name, your birth date, what is your insurance, and usually your insurance ID. So we could have our billing department look it up for us and let us know what your copay is, if you have a deductible, what your out-of-pocket might be. We like to lay everything out on the table here. We do it very differently than most doctors' offices do. A lot of times you don't know what it's going to be when you come in, and then you open up the bill in the mail later and everybody's like, whoa, what is this from? We lay everything out, what it is, what your copay is, what your deductible is, and I will go over all of that with everybody. We usually do that, and a lot of people say, wow, most offices do not do this. But I also wanted to go over what insurances we do take, because everybody always asks us. So we are in network with Blue Cross Blue Shield, which mostly in this area is Highmark, but some people also have the out-of-state Blue Cross Blue Shield. It all depends on what places you might work for. They might have out-of-state Blue Cross Blue Shield. We take all of them. We take Geisinger, we take Aetna, we take AmeriHealth. We're one of the few offices in the area that takes AmeriHealth, which is the Medicaid and Obamacare. We also take Medicare. We're fully in with Medicare now. We take United Healthcare and Cigna. So we are in with all those insurances. And then some people might say, well, what if I don't have insurance? I don't have insurance that covers chiropractic care. We will go over everything with you, and we usually try to keep the fee low so you could afford to come in, but we go over everything with you before we even get started.
All right, so all you have to do is come in, and is that part of the consultation?
Absolutely, yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Join us each week right here on SSPTV News.
Thank you, Janine Mazurkevich. I just said Janine before, like she was Sting or something. A reminder that our SSPTV programming is available tonight and every Wednesday from 6:30 until 8 p.m. on our high-definition channel 513. You can also catch a rebroadcast of SSPTV News tonight at 8 p.m. on both channels, Channel 13 and HD 513. Up next, we have fall safety tips for driving here in the state of Pennsylvania during that season. And Dave Seaman is here from the Standard Speaker. He'll talk about an article he wrote recently about a former Cougar who's now going to play baseball at Penn State. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Well, I'm pleased to welcome back to our studios James May, the Regional Press Officer for PennDOT. This time here talking about fall safety. There's so many things to be aware of when we are out driving, no matter what time of the year it is, but now getting a little darker, there's animals out there, we got to be cautious.
You know, over the summertime, we always focus on the construction that's taking place on the road, and we always urge people to slow down because there are workers out there that want to get home to their families. In the wintertime, we talk a lot about the snow and the dangers that come with driving in the snow. This time of year in fall really presents some unique challenges for the driver. One, you mentioned it before, it gets dark earlier, and because of that, people get drowsy earlier, and we're seeing a real increase in drowsy driving. That's one of the big things at this time of year. You know, when we have this time of year when we have our spring forward, fall back, what that does is it means it's getting dark much earlier, and your body rhythm gets into this mentality that says, oh, it's dark, therefore it's time to go to bed and I'm tired. And there's a huge problem that we're seeing with drowsy driving. Stats show that over 1 million crashes occur because someone is driving while drowsy. And we always talk about, you know, don't drive drunk, don't drive while intoxicated, but drowsy driving is a huge issue. And over 1 million crashes took place, and about 5,000 fatalities are directly attributed to someone who was driving while drowsy. The stats show that if you get 5 hours of sleep or less a night, that you're 6 times more likely to be in a crash. And so the importance, and this time of year especially, because there are so many people who are driving drowsy and because it gets dark earlier, make sure you get proper rest. But the other factors this time of year, you know, deer season will be here soon, but right before that is when there's a lot of deer out there. So as a matter of fact, we know this personally because my wife just had a deer run out in front of her last week. And so make sure that you're watching for deer, but especially if you're a parent, that you're helping your children understand what do you do, and I'll use the word when, not if. When a deer runs out in front of you, how do you react so that you're not overcompensating and causing more damage to yourself, to the car? You have the issue with it getting dark too earlier, the issue of the deer running out, also issue with leaves on the road. People don't realize how slippery the leaves can be on the road. So a lot of challenges this time of year. On our website, the justdrivepa.com, there's a whole section in there on fall driving tips. So I'd encourage people to go to that and check that out as well.
Wow, always a lot of things to keep in the back of your mind as you are heading out, but you don't really think of that it's getting darker earlier, so we're drowsy, and we don't want to be drowsy behind the wheel. So get the required amount of sleep, drive safely, and we hope everybody has a safe and happy fall.
And you know, these things take on a new meaning when I'm a dad of a new driver now. And so, you know, for many years I've been driving and driving in the fall and not thinking a whole lot about it. And now for the first fall, my daughter is driving. So you start thinking about this stuff. And I was reminding her the other day, you know, make sure you slow down because leaves can be really slippery. Make sure you watch out for deer. Make sure that you're not tired when you're driving. So all of those things are very important. And also with the drowsy driving, this is the time of year the sicknesses are here. So a lot of people are on medication and NyQuil and things like that. So a lot of factors this time of year.
All righty. Before you get behind the wheel, please make sure you're alert and prepared for what may come in front of you so that you can react properly and stay safe.
Thanks, Lisa. James May and an entire crew from PennDOT will be the featured guests on a brand new Sam LaSanne show. Learn the process of a road project, literally from start to finish, including all the problems along the way. This very informative Sam LaSanne show premieres tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here on SSPTV, and you can watch online at ssptv.com and also use the Samsung Productions app.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
There's some fall leaves right there for you in downtown Hazleton. And here comes our weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Expect showers tonight, mainly after 1 a.m., 60% chance of precipitation. It will be cloudy and we'll have a low of 39 degrees. And then on Thursday, a chance of showers, mainly before 9 a.m., 40% chance, mostly cloudy, high of 43 degrees. It will be windy with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, low of 28 degrees. Friday is sunny with a high in the lower 40s. At night, 20% chance of rain and snow showers after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy. We'll have a low of 33. Rain on Saturday, 80% chance, high in the mid 40s. Saturday night, rain likely, cloudy with a low of 34. Sunday, partly sunny, high of only 39. And then Sunday night, mostly cloudy, low of 25 degrees.
Hi, my name is Anna Silkowski, and I'm the Child Care Director here at the Hazleton YWCA. And I'm here just to tell you a little bit about our child care program. We have preschool age child care for children ages 3, 4, and 5 years old. We are open Monday through Friday from 6:30 in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. We are open year-round, and we have a wonderful curriculum for the children. that incorporates learning activities, arts and crafts activities, preschool age activities, also physical activities. We use the gym. We have an outdoor play yard. We do have teachers certified in early childhood education. In the morning from 9 to 11:30 is preschool time, so we do have a preschool age curriculum that is age appropriate for kids who are getting ready to enter kindergarten. And we're now accepting, we do have some enrollments yet, so if you're interested, you can call me at the Hazleton YWCA Child Care at 570-501-8250.
Get out your lottery tickets. Are you a winner? Here's your midday winning lottery numbers from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Pick 237, pick 3 195, pick 4 0878, pick 5 99097. The wild number is 8. When we come back, one score, and then it's Dave Day in sports. We'll see you soon.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
The Marion Phillies are going west back to the girls volleyball single A state championship. Marion beat Bishop Carroll in 4 sets on Tuesday, and they will face Maplewood in the title game in Johnstown on Saturday. Our John Eric Poli will be there, so we'll have coverage on Monday. Jasmine Mooney had 35 kills against Bishop Carroll, and Gianna Augusti had 52 assists. So after the match, head coach Dr. John Falabelle told the reporter, "My comments for tonight are short and sweet. Jasmine Mooney, Gianna Augusti, see you guys." We'll see Doc Falabelle and the Phillies Saturday as they play for a state championship, and we have an interview with Jasmine Mooney that you will see Friday here on SSPTV News. Right now, Dave Seaman from the Standard Speaker is here to talk some local and national sports with me. It's the middle of November, but we're going to be talking about local baseball today on Dave Day with Standard Speaker sports editor Dave Seaman. Dave, one of your latest articles about Joey Barron, former Hazleton area Cougar pitcher, went to Stony Brook to pitch, Stony Brook University, had an injury there, and now he will be a Penn State Nittany Lion coming up this season, joining Dante Biazzi, who's there right now. Sal was there last year. Dante's brother got drafted by the Kansas City Royals. So as you're talking with Joey and that, he seems very happy. He said this was a dream for him to go to Penn State.
Yeah, he always wanted to pitch at Penn State. As he said, things didn't work out for him right after graduation. He went to Stony Brook, and Stony Brook has turned into a nice little Division I program. Not little program. They got to the College World Series, I believe it was in 2012. So he went to a very good program. Had a situation where he was able to both pitch and play the field and bat. And knowing Joey as long as I know him from his days in West Hazleton Little League, he, always a prolific hitter and as well as a good pitcher, talented left arm, talented left-handed batter, and to get the chance to do both, that was like a dream for him at Stony Brook. Unfortunately for Joey, things didn't work out at Stony Brook, so he ended up looking for another school to go to, and lo and behold, he ends up at Penn State with a former teammate in Dante Biazzi. Joey's going to have a chance to be a frontline pitcher like Dante, both from the left side, so I'm sure Coach Rob Cooper, he likes his pipeline. As long as it can keep going, he's going to be happy with it.
Dave, the Hazleton area high school football team, they finished second in the District's 2/4 6A sub-regional playoffs. John Eric Poli did a story for us, and he mentioned that Mike Brennan made his team stay on the field and watch Delaware Valley celebrate after the game. Not to punish them, but to kind of point out that, listen, we're not far off. And he said Delaware Valley lost to Williamsport last year, and here they are this year. So Hazleton, bright future ahead.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, all the skill, except for Adrian Otero, a lot of those skilled people are going to be back next year, starting with Sparky Wolk, who really established himself as a big-time quarterback this year. You have Damon Horton coming back as a running back. David Smith is a wide receiver, too. Other wide receivers are back. So there are going to be skilled people back, a lot of building blocks to come, to go forward and get that line established again. That'll be a question mark, but again, there's some key players coming back along the offensive line, and I think more importantly is you got a taste of winning this year. You're able to find out that you were able to play with some of the big boys this year. Even a game against Delaware Valley, the Cougars, it's a 10-3 game at halftime, and if not for a couple mistakes in the third quarter, they're right in that game, 1 or 2 plays away. And Delaware Valley's a very good football team. They may be the best team in the region, northeastern Pennsylvania, regardless of class. I'm sure some people in Berwick might argue with that, or Scranton Prep might argue with that. Valley View, I saw them play in person. But Delaware Valley is an outstanding football team, coached by a former Penn State player in Keith Olsemer. They do things right. They have a program established all the way from their youth programs all the way to junior high. And I think Mike Brennan sees that as, kind of a model for his program to follow. And to stand out there and watch them celebrate their championship too might give a little taste in the Cougars' mouths. So next year they may be on the other side and somebody might be watching them.
Dave, maybe I'm making this up, but sometimes when I'm covering a practice with teams or interviewing the players then or the coaches, you could feel an intensity or focus around the teams that are, they know it's a possibility of a championship or they're moving in the right direction. I got that from Coach Brennan and his team this year. I saw it in his eyes too almost after this game. He seemed hungry. He seems like he thinks they're in the right place as well. Dave, let's finish with NFL talk. The Philadelphia Eagles, they had a bye week last week, best record in the NFL. They will now have to play at Dallas on Sunday night, big national stage to come off of a bye week and show once again, hey, we're the best team in the NFL with a very versatile offense.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are going to have a chance to prove themselves. They get rested. Any bumps and bruises, they get mended a little bit. Dallas is coming off a bad loss to Atlanta too, so Cowboys have a lot to play for because they're hurting right now without Ezekiel Elliott and also missing their top one of their top offensive tackles too, and that was exposed by the Falcons. Adrian Claiborne, I think 6 sacks or whatever he had against the Cowboys this week. So Cowboys have a lot to prove, and they may be fighting to play their season, save their season. Eagles, on the other hand, you hope there's no rust after a bye week, but I think bye week does more good than bad overall.
All right, we'll take a break from college football this week, but I'm going to put this out there. So Penn State and Notre Dame, both with 2 losses, Dave. If they get into the New Year's Six realm, maybe possibly Penn State and Notre Dame could meet up this postseason, and maybe we'll have to meet up with John Arapola and Ron Marchetti right here to discuss all that. I think it would be a lot of fun. I might not want to work with them after it, but we'd see Dave. Thank you for coming in this week. Check out his work in the Standard Speaker.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The Hazleton Avenues Rehabilitation Partners are taking Christmas plant orders from now until Thursday, November 30th. If you order a plant, you can pick it up on December 14th. If you would like to order a plant, you can get in touch with Beth at the number on your screen. There will be an organ donation awareness benefit on Saturday, November 18th from 12 noon until 6 p.m. at the Weatherly Fire Company. If you are interested or would like to donate to the cause, you can call 570-582-5535. There will be a healing service on Tuesday, November 21st at 6 p.m. at St. Michael the Archangel Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church in Shenandoah. If you are interested in this event or have any questions, you can call 570-462-0809. And one today's social report with the Stroke Support Group meeting at the Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton on Monday, November 27th at 2 p.m. in the lobby of the building on the first floor. If you would like to register for this event, you can call the number on your screen. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Sally E. Bogash, formerly of West Hazleton. Mass will be Friday at 9:30 a.m. at St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home in Hazleton. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Mike Ansbach of Monoy City. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
Today, Marion's Tina Caparel announced she'll continue her track and cross-country career at the University of Delaware. We'll hear from her next week. Remember, join the 13 days of Christmas at the Laurel Mall. We'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.